Have you noticed your erections aren't as hard or as full as they once were? Maybe your size looks smaller when you're aroused, or the firmness fades before you're ready. This isn't just aging. It's a signal. Blood flow is weaker, pelvic muscles are softer, and the nerves that once fired instantly have grown sluggish. But here's the good news. You can change this. Today, I'm going to show you a short, powerful 3-minute workout that increases erection strength, enhances blood flow, and even helps restore the appearance of penis size by making erections fuller and stronger. Stay with me until the end, because these moves could transform your confidence in the bedroom. You see, your penis doesn't have bones or biceps you can flex. It doesn't grow stronger the same way your arms or chest do. Erections are a completely different system. They depend on how much blood can be pushed into the erectile chambers. And just as importantly, how well your pelvic floor muscles can hold that blood inside. Think of it like a balloon. If the arteries carrying blood to your penis are narrow or stiff, the balloon never fills all the way. And if the muscles at the base of your pelvis are weak, it's like trying to tie a balloon with a loose knot. The air just leaks out. The result, erections that look smaller, feel softer, and fade faster than you want. As we age, this process gets worse. Plaque builds up in the arteries, slowing blood flow. Testosterone levels drop, lowering sensitivity and desire. The pelvic floor muscles, which are rarely exercised in daily life, gradually lose tone. Add in stress, poor sleep, or a little extra belly fat, and suddenly firmness feels like a thing of the past. But here's the hopeful truth. This decline isn't permanent. You can actually train your body to reverse it. By practicing targeted exercises, you strengthen the pelvic floor muscles so they grip blood more tightly. You boost nitric oxide production so your arteries relax and expand. And you stretch the blood vessels so they carry blood more freely into the erectile tissue. That's why this routine is so effective. It's not just a random set of movements. It's a precision workout designed to attack the root causes of weaker erections. It conditions your muscles, improves circulation, and primes your nerves to respond faster. The first exercise is Cobra Pose. Lie flat on your stomach with your hands placed firmly under your shoulders. As you inhale, slowly press your palms into the ground and lift your chest upward, allowing your spine to arch naturally. Your shoulders should roll back and down. Your chest should open wide and your gaze should gently lift forward or upward. Keep your hips pressed close to the floor and your legs stretched long behind you, toes pointing straight back. As you rise into the pose, imagine lengthening the front of your body from your chest through your abdomen down into your pelvic region. This stretch isn't just for flexibility. It's a direct way of stimulating the arteries and nerves that fuel sexual function. By arching the spine and opening the pelvis, you are literally creating more space and less tension around the blood vessels that feed into your erection. Hold the pose for 5 to 10 seconds, breathing deeply and deliberately. With every inhale, picture oxygen-rich blood surging through your arteries, filling your pelvic region with vitality. With every exhale, imagine stress and stiffness leaving your body, allowing your muscles to relax and your circulation to improve. Think of it this way. If your erections are powered by pipes, Cobra Pose is like flushing and widening those pipes, removing blockages, and making sure they can carry more flow under pressure. Over time, practicing this movement improves both flexibility and vascular health, meaning the blood that rushes in during arousal can arrive faster, stay longer, and create stronger, fuller erections. For best results, do Cobra Pose for 45 seconds to 1 minute, giving yourself a brief rest in between. As you become more comfortable, you can extend the hold to 20 seconds, deepening the stretch and maximizing the circulation boost. And remember, this is not just a stretch for your back. It is an activation for your sexual health, priming your body for better performance and more confidence. The second exercise is the bridge hip abduction. Now roll over onto your back. Bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor about hip-width apart. Keep your arms relaxed at your sides, palms pressing gently into the ground for support. From here, slowly push through your heels and lift your hips upward into a bridge position. Your body should form a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Once you are raised, pause for a moment to feel the tension across your core and glutes. Now, gently open your knees outward, creating space between your thighs, and then bring them slowly back together. Perform this motion with control, repeating it 10 to 15 times. Do not rush. The slower and more intentional the movement, the more deeply you activate the right muscles. What exactly is happening here? This exercise is working your glutes, your abdominal core, and most importantly, your pelvic floor, the sling of muscles that sits at the base of your pelvis. These are the very muscles responsible for trapping blood inside the penis once it has entered. Think of them as the gatekeepers of your erection. Without strength here, blood leaks out quickly and firmness fades. With strength, however, blood is held under pressure, giving you bigger, harder, and longer-lasting erections. The added abduction, the outward motion of the knees forces your pelvic floor and inner thighs to engage even more intensely. It's like putting your erection muscles through resistance training. The more tension you create, the stronger those muscles become, and the better they are at performing their job when you need them. Over time, this simple but powerful move builds strength, stamina, and control in the areas that matter most. Men who practice it consistently often notice not only longer-lasting firmness, but also a fuller appearance because erections are supported with more blood pressure and muscular strength. In other words, this isn't just about keeping it hard. It's about making it look and feel as strong and full as possible. And here's a bonus. The bridge position also stretches your hip flexors, which are often tight from long hours of sitting. When these muscles loosen up, circulation in your pelvic region improves even further, adding to the benefits. Done daily. Bridge hip abduction is one of the fastest ways to rebuild performance after 50. 3 minutes here pays off with confidence where it counts. Now, let's move into one of the most powerful yet often overlooked moves for pelvic circulation, the reverse plank bridge. Sit on the floor with your legs extended straight out in front of you. Place your hands just behind your hips, fingers pointing forward or slightly outward for comfort. Press firmly into your palms. Tighten your core, and as you inhale, lift your hips up toward the ceiling. Your goal is to create a straight line from your head to your heels, almost like a rigid plank, but facing upward. Keep your chest lifted, shoulders rolled back, and neck relaxed. Hold this position steadily for about 45 seconds. At first, this may feel demanding, but that challenge is exactly why it's so effective. This posture engages your glutes, hamstrings, core, and pelvic floor all at once. When these muscles contract together, they act like a pump, driving fresh, oxygen-rich blood into your pelvic region. That surge of circulation not only helps erections grow firmer and fuller, but also maintains them longer. As you hold, focus on squeezing your glutes and gently drawing in your pelvic floor. The same contraction you'd use to stop the flow of urine. This small but powerful engagement builds endurance in the muscles that keep blood trapped inside the erectile chambers. Imagine locking in the blood, creating pressure and expanding fullness from within. The reverse plank also stretches the hip flexors and the front of the pelvis, areas that become tight from years of sitting. Tight hip flexors restrict circulation and can actually weaken erections over time. By opening them in this pose, you free up blood flow to travel more easily into the penis, restoring both size and sensitivity. Do not forget to breathe. With each inhale, picture your body drawing energy and oxygen into the pelvic arteries. With each exhale, imagine stress leaving your body and strength settling in its place. By the end of 45 seconds, you'll feel your muscles shaking, and that's a good sign. It means you're pushing those deeper fibers that rarely get worked. The same ones that support lasting firmness. Over weeks of practice, men notice significant improvements, Erections that look fuller, feel harder, and last longer. The reverse plank bridge doesn't just train your muscles. It conditions your entire pelvic system to perform at a higher level. We'll finish the routine with a classic but extremely effective move, the bridge pose. Begin by lying flat on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Place your arms comfortably at your sides, palms pressing lightly into the ground for support. Now press your heels firmly into the floor and slowly raise your hips upward. Lift until your body forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees, keeping your chest open and your chin gently tucked. Once you're in position, hold the pose for 5 to 10 seconds, breathing deeply throughout. This static hold is more than just a glute exercise. It directly targets the deep pelvic floor muscles, the foundation of erection strength. These muscles are like the gatekeepers of your erection. They are the ones that contract and hold blood inside the erectile chambers, making the penis appear bigger, harder, and far more stable. As you hold this pose, focus on actively engaging both your glutes and your core. Imagine drawing your pelvic muscles upward and inward, almost like you are locking in a seal. At the same time, picture blood being trapped inside your penis, pressure building, fullness expanding, and strength increasing with every second. What makes bridge pose so powerful is that it combines strength with stability. Unlike the moving exercises earlier in the routine, this static hold teaches your muscles to sustain contraction over time. That endurance translates directly into longer, stronger erections that don't fade under pressure. There's another benefit too. By lifting your hips, you are also reversing gravity on the pelvic organs and improving circulation to the lower body. This position helps blood return more efficiently and primes your arteries for better flow during arousal. With practice, you can extend the hold beyond 30 seconds, aiming for 45 seconds or even a full minute. Over time, this builds endurance in the exact muscles responsible for erection control. Many men report that after just a few weeks of daily bridge work, they not only feel stronger in intimacy, but also notice a visible difference in firmness and size. So, don't underestimate this final move. The bridge pose may look simple, but it is one of the most direct ways to train your body for better erections, greater fullness, and lasting confidence. Now, before we wrap up, I want to share something that takes these exercises to the next level. Because here's the truth. You can train your pelvic muscles all you want, but if your arteries are clogged, your hormones are low, and your blood is sluggish, you will never get the maximum results. That's why nutrition, the right foods, powders, and drinks is the secret partner to this workout. Let's start with circulation boosters. Beets and beetroot powder are loaded with natural nitrates that your body turns into nitric oxide. That's the same chemical your blood vessels release during arousal to open wide and let blood surge into the erectile tissue. Mixing 1 teaspoon of beetroot powder in water before or after this routine gives your arteries a powerful boost. Next, add in testosterone-friendly foods. Zinc is crucial here, and the best sources are pumpkin seeds, oysters, and even a handful of cashew nuts in moderation. Without zinc, your body can't produce testosterone efficiently. And without testosterone, desire and erection quality fade. Pair this with healthy fats like salmon, walnuts, and olive oil. These are the raw materials your body uses to build hormones. For stress and recovery, consider ashwagandha powder at night. This adaptogen lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that kills testosterone, and helps you sleep more deeply. And remember, testosterone is mainly produced while you sleep. Half a teaspoon mixed into warm milk before bed is enough to calm your system and set you up for stronger performance the next day. And finally, hydration. Erections need fluid. Thick, dehydrated blood is harder to pump into the penis. Drinking a simple glass of water before and after this workout is like oiling the engine. It keeps everything moving smoothly. So here's the formula. Do your 3-minute workout daily. Fuel your body with beetroot, zinc-rich foods, and healthy fats. Calm stress with ashwagandha. And stay hydrated. Together, this combination creates the perfect storm for bigger, harder, and more reliable erections. No pills, no gimmicks, just natural science. Gentlemen, remember this. Age doesn't take away your power. Neglect does. Stay consistent, and you'll be amazed at what your body is still capable of. If you found this valuable, hit subscribe, leave a comment, and share your progress. Your best performance can still be ahead of you.